Welcome to the platform, Divya, and we're very happy that you've joined us today.
Thank you. Thank you so
And
much.
we were telling our listeners that you've been an IT professional, and over the years, and then you actually took a break, became homemaker, and through your own experience and struggles of lactation, you chose to take on this journey, right? So, do you want to share a little bit about your journey as becoming a lactation expert?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity first. So, to start with, how I became a lactation counselor. So, based on my experience only, it's truly based on my experience. The topic speaks learn during pregnancy. So, during my pregnancy, I didn't have any knowledge in breastfeeding, zero knowledge in breastfeeding actually. So I didn't think about breastfeeding, lactation and all because I'm not aware of that. I thought it's a very natural and process, but I didn't think also more about breastfeeding. So pregnancy went so well, and after delivery, the struggle started. So from hospital, I faced so many struggles in breastfeeding. I didn't have any serious issues also. For my baby and for me also, I didn't have any serious issues, but still I was not able to breastfeed. Lack of support, I must say, in hospital and with my in-laws and my mother also. So I didn't have any support in breastfeeding. So lots of doubts. I self-doubt. So I can't breastfeed. Only for me it's like that. Others can breastfeed, but I can't breastfeed. That self-doubt kept on increasing. And when my baby was 5 months old, then till then formula milk was going, and I was for my satisfaction I was doing breastfeeding also. So majority was formula, I must say. So then later, when my baby was 5 months old, then only I came to know that lactation professional is there to deal with breastfeeding issues. Then I came to know about that, and I met a lactation professional for my issues. And that time also I gained confidence, but I was not able to breastfeed fully for my baby because already she was 5 months old that time, and within 1 month she got used to formula. I must say she got used to formula, and she didn't accept fully my breastfeeding. So it happened, and the formula with breastfeeding went on till 1 year. So then I decided a lactation profession is there. So why can't I take that? Why can't I take that and help many mothers who suffer in their breastfeeding journey like me? Because I can't explain the full thing in here. So I faced so many struggles, so many judgments, even judgmental faces. I was not able to accept that at that time. So I faced so many struggles, and I in many groups in Facebook like that I came to know many mothers are also there like me, who don't know anything, who didn't have any knowledge in breastfeeding during their pregnancy, and after delivery they are facing so many issues, many doubts in breastfeeding. So then I decided to take lactation as my profession. Truly, so with so much interest I learned that. And later on I became with 2 years back I became a lactation counselor, and did so many courses also, added on many courses also in lactation.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Constraint of time, we want to keep this conversation more pointed. So I wanted to ask you, why do you think it is important to know everything about breastfeeding even before you
During,
deliver as a mother?
yeah, sure. So just 2 points I want to tell about here. So one is when after comparing with those days, before a generation, we can compare with like that. So those days it was very easy. Breastfeeding was very easy. When a pregnant mother goes and tells to the elders that I want to attend a breastfeeding class, they will, majority of them are not accepting, because why you want to attend class for breastfeeding, that's not required, they are telling like that. Many we are facing also. So those days it was not like that. Many were there with the mother, their aunts, mother-in-law, many were surrounded with the mother, and they helped so much. But now it's not the case. And now also the mother and mother-in-law, if mother and mother-in-law is there with the mother, they can't help. Because I faced that. When I asked my mother and mother-in-law after delivery about breastfeeding, they forgot everything, because they faced these experience long years back. Maybe 25 or 30 years back they faced these experiences, and they are not they forgot everything. So I didn't get that required support. So I must say that we can't compare with those days they didn't attend, but why we have to attend breastfeeding class now, because our situation is like that. So we must attend a breastfeeding class. And another point is, why I'm saying is we have to attend a breastfeeding class during pregnancy itself, because during pregnancy we will be so free, I must say. So we don't have any much occupied work. Like after delivery we have to fully take care of the baby. So much works will be there surrounded with the baby. But before delivery it's not the case. We will be so free. Only taking care of the baby in the womb is very easy. So that time if we learn breastfeeding, it will be easy for us to gain the knowledge with so much. We can listen so much and gain so much knowledge during pregnancy. But after delivery, I have also seen many cases. If I go to hospital and after delivery, if I counsel a mother, means they are not in a position to listen first, because either normal delivery or C-section, they will be having so much of pain, and they are not in a position to listen what we are saying. Some 15 minutes or 30 minutes, they will not be having that patience to listen actually. So it is recommended to gain knowledge in breastfeeding during pregnancy itself is the only point I must say. So after delivery, if we face any issues, we can rectify with the knowledge we gain during pregnancy itself. So zero knowledge is not, if zero knowledge we should not go after pregnancy. So during pregnancy itself we must learn everything A to Z about breastfeeding.
Sure, sure. So, today's day, people think that, mothers who can't breastfeed are less of mothers. What is your perspective?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I think there's a huge guilt for mothers who can't breastfeed.
Yeah.
For those mothers, how do you?
So mothers who can't breastfeed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So first of all, many mothers have a misconception that they will try for few days and they are having a thought that we can't breastfeed at all. For me, I'm not able to breastfeed. But when we go to a root cause of the issue, whether how the latch is there, how the positioning is there, because of the mental issues the mother is having. So we must go and check everything during counseling. When the mother is not having support from their family also, the mother can't produce enough supply, because breastfeeding is fully based on the hormones. So when we say that mother should feed happily, when you are breastfeeding, you should be very happy, because it be fully based on hormones. So we say that like that. So if we will see those root cause. So seeing all that, if the mother can't breastfeed also, that's completely fine, we say, because it's completely depend upon each mother. we will say everything you can breastfeed actually, because when we see an individual person, we will counsel with based on their needs. So it's completely fine, but the guilt definitely they will be having. So everyone is breastfeeding, I can't breastfeed, so definitely they will be having the guilt. First we will allow them to accept that. So you need to accept that, and when they able to accept that, they can be guilt free. I can't say guilt free, the guilt will be there, but still they can be free. So we must see that everyone can't, we can't say that everybody can't one can't breastfeed at all. There are cases they will be feeling that I can't breastfeed, but after counseling they were able to breastfeed also, because after clearing so much doubts and the self doubts and the confidence we gave to the mothers, they can able to breastfeed.
Very interesting. I wanted to ask you, what is your perspective of pumping and breastfeeding? You know, not just purely direct feeding. Because
Okay, sure.
breast milk, right?
Yeah. So for me, personally, I won't suggest pumping at the first time itself. So we always recommend direct feeding only. But in some cases, if the mother can't breastfeed directly, the baby may reject the breast, but the mother will be producing enough milk. In that case, we will suggest pumping every 2 hours once, and also we will suggest baby to put on the breast often and suckle often, and also we recommend skin to skin contact. If the baby is rejecting breast and mother can't breastfeed, means the first thing we will say is skin to skin contact. So the mother should be in bare body without topless, and baby should not be having any dresses, and skin to skin contact should be there. So when we do that regularly, the bonding will improve between the mother and the baby, and slowly the baby will get used to attach to the breast. So slowly from pumping we can transform to breast. So personally, first at the first time itself, I won't suggest pumping. It based on the individual mother, how it's required or not, I will suggest pumping. If it's required for a few days only, means I won't suggest pumping. I'll just make them understand about hand expressing. So that is more enough also. So pumping is required based on the requirement of the mother.
Sure. And during, we've asked this question to a couple of our other experts also. What is the difference when you hand pump in the beginning, when you've just given birth? Because obviously the latch is weak, but you don't want the baby to lose the colostrum that you're
Yeah,
checking.
yeah.
So what's
Yeah.
your perspective on that, and how do you?
So first 2 days, everyone is expecting that first 2 days itself the milk should spray like anything, but that is not the case at all. First 2 days milk will not be coming from the breast, and we allow baby to only suckle. So that is enough for the baby. So sorry, can you repeat the question?
No, I asked you how do you train mothers on hand pumping for the first 2 days, right? As you said, there's a perception that
And expressing. Yeah.
they could spray, but that
Yeah. So how we train means we have to train them mentally first, more than physical support, more than all the techniques. We have to make them understand how confident they should be during those 2 days, because everyone visiting them also, they used to say that baby is crying often, because baby will cry till 3 months. Baby will cry often only. That is not that the mother is not having enough supply, that's why the baby is crying. So everyone will have misconception that if the baby is crying, milk is not there. That's not at all the case. We will fully give support for the mother only with for their confidence. So it will be like this only. You just pump and just if only 1 ml or 2 ml is enough for the baby. So that is enough for the baby. You just give it, and how much confidence we make the mother is very important. We just want the mothers to be in so much confidence, more than the milk secretion, latch, position, that's and all secondary. Confidence is the main thing. We must take care for the mother. So for me, I will just focus on giving confidence to the mother. So if they are having confidence, everything will be lined up. Everything they can achieve if the mother is having confidence.
So true. So even I've been a mother and I've gone through that journey, and I relate to, when mothers and mother-in-laws have forgotten their. So I would just like to say the same thing as Divya said, right? We need to be confident, and we need to sometimes not overthink and let our body do what it is supposed to do, right? I think sometimes when we overthink and we overlisten and, we expect
Yes,
it
yes.
to behave like others, that's when, it leads to a bigger problem.
Yeah, that's what we say. That's what we say. If we learn this lactation, this breastfeeding knowledge and all during pregnancy itself, if we face any issues after delivery, like these judgmental words or other advices, we can cope up with that because we know it already. It is like this only. So the confidence is very important. So that is the thing.
So, any last one-liner you want to let us, share with everybody who's listening as, we celebrate the breastfeeding week?
Yeah, sure. So this year's theme is educate and support. So as I say, learn breastfeeding during pregnancy itself. If you are not pregnant now, at least if you see any pregnant mothers now, ask them to learn something about breastfeeding during pregnancy itself. That's the main thing I want to tell. Just ask them to get educated in breastfeeding and learn top to bottom in breastfeeding, and we can also say the support how they are required.